America.
Santa Fe's come early this year. Ahead of its public derubbing at Geneva in March, we've driven Hyundai's SUV in its hometown of Seoul, South Korea, to bring you the lowdown. In fact, our drive is so previous, we've got next to no clue on the specs to expect for the UK market when it goes up against Korean sister the Kia Sorento, the Skoda Kodiaq and Nissan's X-Trail. What we do know is that Hyundai's piled on the posh here. Pricing and specs have yet to be announced, but it's a fair assumption that you'll be able to order a Santa Fe knocking on the door of £45,000. Which incidentally is also decent spec Land Rover Discovery sport money and well into VW Tiguan L space, big one, territory. This has been justified by liberal use of leather and soft touch plastics and the admittedly far smarter cabin, though you'll still spot some cheaper feeling finishing if you poke around a bit. Outside, the styling's been tweaked to make the Santa Fe look brawnier while maintaining Hyundai's cascading grille up front. And an extended wheelbase with shorter front and rear overhangs means its dimensions remain similar, but interior space has been improved. We drove a 2.0-litre diesel that was impressive enough, but also not coming anywhere near the UK in right-hand drive. Well be treated to a Torque 2.2-litre diesel with a variable geometry turbo and 194 bhp, but thanks to its heavy curb weight its performance figures make for somewhat dull reading. 0 to 62 miles per hour in 9.3 seconds and 126 miles per hour all in. It should tow a good amount though. What we did sample was Hyundai's latest transmission, which is an 8-speed torque converter auto-feeding twist through to a revised part-time AWD system. This operates in front-driven mode only if you've switched the car to eco mode, but sends 35% rearwards in its comfort setting to maintain optimum cornering stability. If you're feeling frisky, then dial up to sport for up to a 50-50 torque split depending on conditions, but don't expect Stelvio levels of engagement here. Despite the slightly spiky ride quality on the largest available 19 alloys, the Santa Fe is damp rather than dazzling, the uninteresting steering offering no more than a half a crossword clue's worth of a hint of what's happening under the front rubber. And anyway, here's a learned prediction on the number of actual buyers who'll engage sport mode more than once. Instead, Santa Fe's a practicality paragon, fine for families with safety on the synapses. And in this respect things look much rosier. The wheelbase has been extended to 2,765mm and this has unlocked a vast amount of space inside.